Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for allowing us for an interview. I got some few questions for you, sir, to answer. First is, in what way have you engaged in science and technology, sir?
In what way? Then, in what way
In what way have you engaged in
have I
science and
engaged
technology?
in science and technology? So, based on my subject handled for this semester, I have handled the data mining. So it engaged science because we need to analyze the gathered data, and we need to integrate those technology and how are we going to predict our results or outputs. So it is very important for us to know, or to important to know the benefit of understanding the science and technology nowadays.
Second, sir. What do you think, sir, are the key human rights consideration that should be highlighted in engaging technologies?
To engage in technologies to integrate the human rights, I think we need to have a consent for the individual that we need to before we collect or to gather the data of individual, because our personal identification is very confidential to spread or to share to those other persons.
Third question, sir. How you ever face any technological ethical dilemmas in your field of work, sir? How do you handle them?
So as of the moment, I haven't encountered yet, but because as I have experience here in the institution, they have followed the due process wherein they need to give such consents to the individual or the faculty before they will integrate to the technologies for the formations.
So, fourth question, sir. What is your vision for the future in the tech industry concerning the integration of human rights considerations?
Well, for me, in my vision for the future, if the individual will have to follow the policies or the rules for the human rights, then they will have a better collection of the information of everyone, and to know how they will. Is it okay to speak vernacular?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if in case they're going to collect, pwede lang nila magamit those information sa maayo, sa saktong pamaagi. Ganun.
Yes, sir. So, last question, sir. What advice would you give for the young technologists to have a positive social impact, sir?
So, well, it is very cliche to say that before we take an action, we need to think before we click, because our actions is very important. Kay kung mo take lang kita ng action without thinking, base nga atong outcome is mapadulong sa mga mali nga mga binuhatan. So that's why we are learning for the human rights on how to use the technology and the science, because para natay padulungan ng maayo.
So, sir, thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you so much for this interview, for allowing us, sir.